My journey to making money online was a really tough one because I really wanted to make money fast because I had bills to pay and I also had children to take care of. So things did not work very well, especially when I was in the UK. When I got there, I was working in the factories where the work was really hard and I could not even really match my outgoings. So this is where I turned to making money online. So I started off on my YouTube channel. In fact, if you go to my very first videos, I did not talk about businesses or any of that whatsoever. I just made videos and just tried to just put them out online because I had other issues I had at the time because as a graphic designer, I wasn't really confident about myself. So I thought of putting all my work online and see what people would say about it or how people would react to it. So surprisingly, it was quite positive. So I started creating those videos. I started doing Photoshop tutorials. But unfortunately, I did not make money with the YouTube ads. The reason why is YouTube ads, you really need to be making a lot of views in order for you to make money from it. So the type of views I was getting were not enough, which led me to a complication now where I was making all these videos, editing, learning how to do things, but I wasn't making any money. I started now listening to people like Frank Kern and I can't remember, John Reese, all these guys who are internet marketing gurus. But the videos they made really made me emotional because they made it seem like I could make that money now. So I followed them and it wasn't working. It wasn't working. And unfortunately, I'm afraid that this may be the situation with you because if you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't have an audience, you don't have a mailing list, you are pretty much in the same position that I was in. But at least now I'm giving you more information on how you can actually make money online without all the stress that I went through, which is what I'll be talking about in this video. So although I was trying to make money, I still had this fear in me because I wasn't sure if this was going to work, but at the same time, I really wanted to do it. In fact, there's so many times where I doubted that the system actually worked. Until one day, I started promoting Divi, which was my first affiliate software, and I made my first commission. And I was like, actually this might work. But the way I was doing it was wrong. I mean, I was able to make 200 or 300 a month, but that wasn't much, right? Because my bills and this becoming my only source of income, it wasn't enough. So the way I was doing it was wrong, and here's why. If you are trying to promote affiliate products and you send them a link directly to the product, you have a very big problem because they're just going to go to the product and pretty much end there. You won't have an idea if they've bought it. But in most cases now, and this is where the trick is, in most cases, when people buy a product, they don't buy it right away. They're going to probably leave it till the end of the month or so. You really need to capture their email in order for you to do some follow-ups. And this is where the trick is. And this is specific for affiliate marketing. So the reason why mine didn't work was because I did not have a follow-up system. And this is where my first problem was. The second problem was I was not getting enough traffic. So you can imagine, let's say your video that you've created or your blog post that you've created only brings, let's say, 100 people. Now, normally they say 2% conversion rate. So that means 100 people, 2 people are going to purchase your product through using your affiliate link. It's not enough. You need hundreds to buy, which means you're going to need a lot of traffic. And there's 2 ways now to get your traffic. Number 1, you need to be very good at blogging or even at YouTube. That's for the free traffic, which is the safest way to do it, by the way. If you try to do it with paid ads, it can be disastrous. In fact, I haven't really done it to a point where I'm really confident with Facebook ads or YouTube ads. So this is where you really have to build your audience using your YouTube or your mailing or building your mailing list. So the question now is, how do you do that? Well, I would say start off by setting up a YouTube channel. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to build a mailing list. Now, to build a mailing list, you're going to need to give something away for free. So if you give something away for free, you capture the email address, and then you can do all your follow-ups or even promote other products later on. So that's the main key. Now, even though I knew that this was the right thing to do and this was exactly what I needed, the next challenge now was the system itself, what I needed to use in order for this to work, because this has to be flawless. You need to be able to capture the emails, you need to be able to do the follow-ups, And ideally, you want to do it in a way that is automated, because if you spend time doing this manually, you're going to get stressed and burnt out. So this is where now you need to pick the right software. So I've been using WordPress for a very long time, and I've also been using all the plugins that come with it to capture the email addresses and automate the system. So at first I was using ConvertKit, and then I moved, in fact, the very first one was MailChimp. I moved on to ConvertKit, and then I moved to Fluent CRM, which is fantastic, by the way. I mean, this is one of the best softwares that I can recommend for WordPress. Link to that in the video description below. But the problem was, it wasn't Fluent CRM that was the problem. It was all these pieces of software that I was trying to put together for this whole system to work, which can be a headache, because you can imagine you're trying to make this part work, you do an update here, and then it breaks the whole system. In the meantime, you have customers and you have people that need access to all these services that you're giving on your website. So this is where I really had to make a tough decision. So I decided to use Systeme.io, because it's an all-in-one online marketing platform. I mean, this is a system that you can use to create your online business. You can do courses, you can do affiliate marketing, you can do list building, pretty much you can do anything you want. And in order for you to promote your products, you can also use webinars, which is part of the package. I think it's one of the highest packages. So what I'm going to do now is I want to help you save time researching and trying to work out how to run it or set up an online business by giving you all the tips and techniques that I've used now with Systeme.io. So whether you want to do affiliate marketing, or you want to sell courses, or you just want to build your mailing list, I'll be showing you all this in the membership. Now there's one thing, if you want to get access to the membership, you would have to have bought Systeme.io using my affiliate link. And once I've verified that, you will have access to all the training. I'll be having regular live streams where we'll be discussing anything that you may want clarity on, and pretty much make sure that you can set up an online business that will definitely work without the need for searching all these online blogs or even videos. I will use the system that is working for me and then use that to teach you how to set up your own online business.